Death by 1,000 cuts, the impact of microaggressions. I've recently found a new passion, one that not only enhances my understanding of human nature but may help alleviate the struggles others endure. The concept of microaggressions, though subtle and often unintentional, profoundly affects the lives of many. These small, seemingly insignificant slights happen daily, and while the perpetrator may be unaware of the harm caused, the psychological toll on the recipient is real and significant. Studies show that these microaggressions contribute to a deep divide between communities across cultures, harming individuals and eroding collective well-being. What fascinates me is the difficulty of not only avoiding microaggressions but also recognizing when we ourselves are guilty of administering them. Like many, I have been conditioned to overlook these slights. They have become so normalized that I struggle to remember the thousands of small insults I've endured. This repression, a natural psychological defense, pushes discomfort into the background, making it harder to confront and process. The fact that we rarely discuss microaggressions, much less admit to their existence, means many don't even realize the damage caused by what they see as innocuous comments. When I'm more relaxed around others, I find that I'm more likely to commit microaggressions, an unsettling truth. It suggests that we should never fully let our guard down if we want to foster an inclusive society. This might be difficult to accept, but it speaks to the brain's tendency to slip into thoughtless behavior when relaxed. A relaxed brain can make more errors, unaware of its impact on others. Societal ignorance of microaggressions is often accepted as the norm. Even when these actions are explained and the offense clarified, they are frequently dismissed as overreactions. This dismissal stems from the brain's instinctual drive to protect itself, pushing uncomfortable realities away. Microaggressions, though often unintentional, are reminders of how easily we can harm one another without realizing it. It is no wonder then that larger-scale corruption exists. If we unknowingly hurt others in small ways, it's not hard to imagine that deliberate harm can also find a place in society. The takeaway here is that we must be deliberate in our efforts to understand as much as possible about the ways we interact with others. Research, self-awareness, and continuous learning, through books, articles, and conversations, can help us grow as individuals. I personally find audiobooks a valuable resource, allowing me to absorb multiple perspectives during my nightly listening sessions. Unspoken agreements, the danger of assumptions. Silent agreements are subtle but powerful forces in our relationships, and they can be both rectifying and dangerous. Whether you realize it or not, these unspoken understandings shape our interactions, often causing upset when assumptions are proven wrong. Evolution hasn't equipped us with the tools to rely on silent agreements, yet they remain a part of everyday life. Take the phrase, "that goes without saying." While some agreements seem obvious, it's always better to discuss assumptions openly. I've experienced friendships falter due to the unspoken mysteries that cloud understanding. Assumptions about others' thoughts or beliefs are rarely accurate, and our sense of connection is often flawed as a result. While it's unrealistic to expect complete agreement in any relationship, the lack of clear communication can easily lead to misunderstandings. Relationships are inherently complex. Communication, the foundation of any relationship, has many layers. Assumptions and silent agreements often complicate matters, leading to confusion and conflict. Avoiding confrontation doesn't guarantee peace. In fact, it often deepens the divide. To navigate life's trickiest relationships, open conversation is essential. By breaking silent agreements and speaking candidly, we can foster trust and understanding. In the end, honesty and openness, though difficult, are the keys to resolving many of life's challenges. Whether in friendships, family, or work relationships, these qualities are the antidotes to the silent assumptions that often create discord. By talking through our differences and clarifying expectations, we can avoid the pitfalls of miscommunication and strengthen our connections with others. Final thoughts: the power of awareness. Whether dealing with microaggressions or silent agreements, one thing is clear: awareness is key. By educating ourselves, engaging in open conversations, and remaining mindful of our actions, we can reduce the harm we may unintentionally cause. While the journey toward understanding and empathy is ongoing, the effort is worth it. Through this process, we can become better versions of ourselves and contribute positively to the diverse world we live in.